Hi dear Patreon, so today is time for our next Q&A session. I wanted to answer the question regarding what to draw next for your portfolio, and here I have to split the advice for pattern designers versus illustrators. So I'm gonna try to keep this video very short and to the point. Let's start with patterns. The essence of what to create next and what to do for your portfolio, I already talked about it quite a lot in my last course for surface pattern designers about elevating your portfolio, and refining your patterns. The essence of it is that you should always think of the end company or the end product in mind. So practically, you can just start with your mock-up. You can first think of your target audience and the end product that you have in mind. It could be, for example, a dress or a shirt. If it's for kids, maybe you would like to design something for like a baseball cap or a water bottle, or maybe you have kids in your family that go to school and you know, they need backpacks for their school. So maybe you would like to think of a fun design for a boy for primary school. You know, this will be your target audience and your end product. You can get mock-ups from Createsy or you can draw your own, and having this mock-up already somewhere in your software is a really good place to start. So you can either, without thinking about any particular company, just think about your target audience in your end product. And also ideally, it is not a prerequisite because it's demanding a little bit of research, so you can really take the time to build your list of potential clients and potential companies that you would like to apply to in the future, or, you know, dream companies where you would like to see your designs. So part of this strategy is not only to think about the end product, but the end company in mind. Maybe you have your favorite companies from your country or from another country, so it can be also outside. I live in Germany, it could be outside of Germany. I have a few favorite companies in Poland that I still want to apply to. I have a few American ones. Make a list. It doesn't have to be in Excel or in Google Drive. It can be just in your notes on your phone. And this alone is already such a powerful thing to have as part of your strategy, because if building your portfolio is like a journey, then for this journey you need a map, you know, and then when you're moving in this journey, I'm getting a bit metaphorical, then you know there's something at the end. And I think the reason why people don't know what to draw is that they don't have this map. They don't have this sense of knowing what is at the end. And at the end is either applying to your dream company with your pattern designs, or designing something for an end product that you have in mind. Maybe very abstractly, just because you want this product for your portfolio, or maybe practically, maybe you have a POD shop like Redbubble and you know, they have t-shirts or they have pillowcases. What else do they have there? They have a whole bunch of products. They have like those zipper pouches where you can put colored pencils or things for the bathroom. So maybe you want to design for a zipper pouch. So this will give you, like, you will have this end results, that you will have a design with which you can apply to companies, or a design that you can really put on a mock-up and test it, or a design that you can literally just upload to your POD. You have an end product in mind that you want to order and have it as a gift or for yourself. So I hope it makes sense what I just said. This gives you the map, basically, knowing what is at the end. And when you know what is at the end, then you will be able to figure out your mood. With the mood, you will be able to figure out your colors and your color palette. So obviously, if you have a nephew who is into fantasy creatures and he's a boy, you know, then you will have an idea, Redbubble, also they do backpacks. Yeah, they do backpacks for the all-over print. You will know, so maybe I will draw cars or spaceships or monsters, and the colors will be maybe more unisex, but still more boyish, with a lot of primary colors like blue, red, yellow, white and black, and this will already be your color palette. And you will know, this is what I will have at the end. And showing it on a mock-up, either hand-drawn, the way I do that for Affinity Designer, or actually ordering it from your Redbubble shop. I just mentioned Redbubble because I'm not on Society6. I love Redbubble, so I order even my own products through them. Once you buy these, there's an option that when you're building your website portfolio, you don't only have to show the pattern tile or the hand-drawn mock-ups that I do. You can actually buy those products, like the backpack or the water bottle or the zipper pouch that I was talking about, or a mug. What else did I buy? Pillowcases. And then you can snap a photo from the real world and put that into your portfolio so that potential clients can see, she or he is not just drawing without any sense of direction, but they know where, like, how to utilize those designs and how they can put them on products so that the end products look good. Because in the end, the patterns that you're creating, they're supposed to go onto something, and you have to know where they're going to be on. Sorry for my English. So this would be for pattern designers. For illustrators who illustrate picture books, you have to know your target audience. So I am currently building my portfolio website. I will be dividing it more into age groups. So I started to build, for example, a landing page for baby books and toddler books, and I want to separate it from children that are a little bit older but still small enough, who are not able to read yet. So picture books for kids, something like between 3 and 5. And there's also picture books for kids 5+ or 7+, where there's more text already. And there's middle grade, which I'm not doing right now for my portfolio. So for illustrations, my advice is to stick to one age group for a longer time so that you develop enough good pieces for your portfolio that will be for this particular age group. And then the best thing that you can do is to create a story. So again, storytelling. Create a story. There should be ideally some sort of a conflict also, or something is happening, something. It's not that it's a sunny day and everyone is happy and nothing is happening. Maybe I think I had Stephanie, or if you're living in Germany, then it's Stephanie. You created a beautiful piece for your portfolio with a girl where the doggy sees the squirrel and the doggy is kind of chasing the squirrel, and the girl is really like, shocked, and is showing emotion that she's worried that the doggy is running away from the leash and chasing the squirrel. So ideally, you want to put into your portfolio something out of the standard. Out of the standard means not just smiling faces and not just static figures. So ideally, your characters, it can be humans or animals, they're doing something. This is like, I should create a course about it, but I'm trying to put it into a very short video. The one tip of advice that I can give for illustrators is for your next piece, to show some sort of action with some facial expressions that are not just smiling and nothing static. Think that all your illustrations from now on should be quite dynamic, and there should be some sort of interaction. So if it's one character, ideally it's dynamic, and the person or the animal is not just standing there, but it's actually reaching for something, it's running, shows some emotion, and the body language is also like the person is not stiff, but there's really something moving happening. And you are also practicing drawing different postures of the body, which for me is also a challenge. I started to draw more kids, and luckily I have a daughter, and I'm observing her, and I see, oh my goodness, the way she's moving is really different from how an adult would move or crouch or even grab a stone from the ground. The hand goes up. in a different way than, so an adult would do it in a different way. You start practicing drawing different poses, and that's already a very valuable exercise. So this is especially important with one character. And if there's more than 2 characters, there should be some sort of an interaction. So my agent also would tell me the best pieces for your portfolio, meaning the ones that show the most value, is when there is some sort of an interaction. Even if you have only one hero, there could be extras in the scene that are observing. They don't have to be main heroes or secondary heroes. They could be some filler animals that are also curious about what your main character is doing. So have a look, for example, at my Instagram. I posted a new illustration with a little girl modeled on my own daughter picking a seashell from the sea. This scene was enriched by adding some fish and seagulls that are also observing what the little girl is doing. And also there's a different posture. I know it's still a happy girl who is smiling, but at least there's something going on. She saw something in the water, and there are some creatures in the scene around that are curious about what the little girl is doing. Let me sum it up at the end of this video. So number 1 for pattern designers, end product in mind. That's it. And number 2 for illustrators, a hero with a story with some interaction. That's the best thing that you can draw. And then all the rest, which is colors, mood, what type of a hero for your illustration. Is it an animal or is it a human? It doesn't matter. Then on that day, you might be feeling for a particular color palette, or on that day, you might rather draw an animal instead of a little girl for your illustration portfolio. Then I cannot give you a recipe for that. It will depend on where you are on that day and what inspires you. For example, if you're on a vacation in Spain, like me, a few days ago, I'm back to Germany, then you will be inspired by different things. That's why I was immediately prompted to spontaneously draw a seaside scene, because that's where I was at. I was at the seaside, and it was like my reference images were right in front of me. And this is actually another extra bonus advice that I can give you. Mainly your environment will inspire you. Like, even if you don't have any specific ideas, just look where you live. Go out to a cafe or to the park. That applies both for patterns as well as for illustrations. And just look where you are and observe the people, the textures, the architecture that surrounds you, or if you're living outside of the city, the plants that are there, or what kind of people are moving there, what's happening where you live. And alone that can be a good source of inspiration for you. So I tried to make this video short, but it exploded a little bit. It's because about this question, what to draw next, you can probably create a whole class, and then one class for illustrators and one class for pattern designers. But also for both, remember, have your end product in mind, your end product and your end audience. For patterns, I already said everything at a length. For illustrators, picture book illustrators, choose one age group and stick to it, to your portfolio for quite some time, so that you have enough pieces to build a landing page for your portfolio website. So I hope that this helps. If there are any extra questions, like a matryoshka, like a question within a question, like in this topic, if there's anything else that you would like me to touch upon, then you can just drop a comment in the comment section here on Patreon, and I will be making sure that I'm including all those extra questions next time I am trying to answer them in a shorter video. So happy creating! I hope that you're enjoying the briefs for patterns and for illustrations. New ones are coming in April, so now it's still end of March. So just keep gathering them, even if you're running a little bit behind. Just keep gathering them, and next time you're not busy, maybe yeah, there's some time and space opening up, and you have the capacity to draw something new, then you will have those briefs and you will be able just to do it later on. So if you get a brief for this given month, there's no pressure to do it in that very month, but I'm still strongly encouraging you to keep up and to keep drawing and to keep showing up, because in the end you will build your portfolio much faster. Okay, I hope this inspires you. Happy creating, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!